I think it's pretty safe to say that you could pretty much sense that the moment that Deadline reported that Chris Evans is in talks with Disney Marvel Studios for a potential return to the MCU, that the rumor mill was going to start running on overtime. Well, now some brand new rumors are suggesting that yes, he is coming back and it's going to be in Doctor Strange 2. So let's get to that. So as Kevin Feige recently said in regards to some rumors that he sees on the internet, sometimes they are so spot on and so accurate that it's almost frightening, and other times they are so off the path that he chuckles at them because they're nowhere near close to what it actually is. And let's be real, the Marvel rumor mill just keeps the industry going at this point because every single outlet everywhere talks about everything because it's the biggest brand of entertainment in the world. It's Marvel. So it's really no surprise that after we heard that, hey, they're talking to Chris Evans, they want to bring him back, automatically people started speculating on what this is. The scoopers out there already, you could pretty much sense they were working overtime. What scoop are they going to deliver next? Well, Chris Evans came out and was like, yeah, that's not true. I'm not returning as Captain America, which, sure, you're not returning as Captain America. We've talked about that. There's plenty of other characters you could return as, and people are believing that they are looking for him for an appearance in the Multiverse of Madness, and that he is going to be playing a version of Captain America, not the Captain America, and possibly even Captain Hydra, who we recently saw in the Secret Empire comics. Now, Secret Empire ended up being this controversial thing who at the time many people were angry at because, well, he said Hail Hydra and they didn't wait for the rest of the story. In the end, it ended up actually being a pretty interesting take on Captain America and what was happening with him, his allegiances, his loyalties, and what was going on in the Marvel Universe and how this plays into the, well, let's just call it the larger Marvel multiverse, if you will, if they explore it in this. So if they were, for example, to take Doctor Strange into a multiverse where he's looking for Steve Rogers, and they bring him before Steve Rogers, and he's this dude who's just, been 100% Hydra'd and his ideals are not the same, yeah, he's not Captain America, right? So this does fit, and I honestly think this would be an interesting way to go about this, and an interesting way to present this new version of Steve Rogers if this turns out to be true. Now again, whether it turns out to be true or not, who knows? The movie's still like a year away, if not more at this point, so it'll be interesting to see how they play this up and what role they possibly have for Steve Rogers. And let's not make a mistake, if they go into the multiverse, they're going to want to use a version of Captain America. So you could see how they would want Steve Rogers played by Chris Evans back, whether it's this version or a different version. There's something to be said about keeping the same actor for lack of avoiding confusion. And if you can't get him back, then I guess you recast.